Welcome back to another Pokemon Throwback Thursday, where every Thursday morning we take a deep dive into a vintage set. We go in complete order, so the set we're checking out today is Boundaries Crossed. And then, of course, we're going to be checking out some more cards and boxes from sets that are Sun and Moon and older that are going absolutely crazy. And we do have to give a big thanks to our video sponsor real quick, and that is PokeNotify. If you guys are sick and tired of missing out on all these drops and pre-orders, PokeNotify is the perfect Discord channel for you, especially if you've already signed up for all the store alerts and all the free Discords and still haven't been able to get anything. They even have a 3-day free trial, so you guys could just go check it out. And then, too, if you use the code PokeBeard25 at checkout, you receive 25% off your first month. So definitely check them out. All the links are in the description. All right, let's get started checking out Black and White Boundaries Crossed. This set came out 2012, November 7th, 149 cards plus 4 secret rares. And we don't have a ton of good holos or anything like that. A couple okay EXs, but we got some nice full arts in here. And we do have some ace spec cards. But for full arts, we got the Celebi, the Keldeo, the Cresselia, Landorus, Black Kyurem, White Kyurem, Bianca, the Sharon, and the Skyla. And then we have the secret rare gold cards. Again, we got the Golurk, Shiny, Terrakion, Shiny, Altaria, Shiny. I love that Altaria. I think that's one of the best Shinies for sure. And then we got a gold Rocky helmet. All right, we're going to check out some prices. So the full art Black Kyurem, $431 raw. Bianca, $331. Skyla, $231. So this is like one of the first times where we actually got some banger full art trainers that were worth a lot of money. Then we got the full art Celebi at $147, the Altaria secret rare at $140, White Kyurem at $130, the Golurk secret rare $99, the Sharon $67, Terrakion secret rare $62, the full art Landorus $54, Keldeo $52, and then they do have a really nice Charizard in the set. It comes with reverse holo and holo, but I love the swirls in it and everything. But the reverse holo is $50 and the regular holo is $32. Now we're gonna jump into some eBay sales. So these are all these secret rare shiny cards. We got the PSA 9 Terrakion $350, PSA 9 Rocky helmet for $65. Then we got the shiny Altaria here, $255. This is near mint, raw, beautiful card. The Terrakion only $76 raw, another one $60. We got a PSA 9 Golurk for $152. So if you guys are really big shiny hunters, these are honestly some of the rarest shiny Pokemon cards we've gotten in like the mid-era / modern time. Another Altaria PSA 9 for $250, Golurk raw for $65, another Golurk raw for $52, so somewhat affordable. Next, we have the Black Kyurem EX full art. The last PSA 10 sale I could find, which was, the middle of 2024, was $2,100. Next, we have the White Kyurem. Let me know down below, do you guys like the White Kyurem better, or do you guys like the Black Kyurem better? I think the white pops a little more with that red. And last sold for the red, same exact time, middle of 2024, $1,600 in a 10. Next, we have the Bianca, a little bit newer sale, still towards the end of 2024, $3,690 in a PSA 10. Next, we have the Skyla, finally a new sale, PSA 10, $4,500. That was July 12th, 2025. Next, we have the Celebi, another new sale, PSA 10, $4,235. Next, we have the Altaria. So this is probably in March of 2025, sold for $2,000 for the Altaria in a PSA 10. Next, we have the Sharon full art, $1,000 in a PSA 10. That was May 5th, 2025. Next, we have the Terrakion here, PSA 10, $850, July 3rd of 2025. Next, we have the Charizard. So I can only really find a PSA 10 of the actual holo. I couldn't really find a new sale for the reverse holo, but the holo sold for $2,400. And in June, literally a month before that, sold for $1,500. And I'm sure the reverse holo will be worth even more. Next, we have some booster packs. So we got a Kyurem blister pack, $250 best offer accepted. Just a loose pack, looks like it's a pretty rough shape, sold for $139. We got a PSA 9 Keldeo Boundaries Crossed booster pack for $195. We got another Kyurem 120 here for loose, Keldeo 170, PSA 9 Kyurem at $159. Another loose pack, this one is rough, sold for $100. We got a PSA 10 Kyurem here at $216. So honestly not that expensive, but most people who get packs graded get their light packs graded. And we got a couple more loose ones here, $83 for a Kyurem and $95 for the Keldeo. And I could not find a recent booster box sale. Next, we were checking out Team Rocket returns. If you guys do not know about Team Rocket returns, in my opinion, I still think this is the best Team Rocket set we've ever gotten. I think it's even better than Destined Rivals. Yes, I know Destined Rivals has, slightly better arts, but check out this set real quick. We are talking 2 gold stars, Torchic and Mudkip, both very expensive. Now for our EXs, we got Mewtwo, Snorlax, Articuno, Moltres, Entei, Scizor, Hitmonchan, Suicune, Zapdos, Scyther, Sneasel. Like, you cannot debate that lineup. Now check out the reverse holos with a stamp with the EX Team Rocket returns. We got Dark Tyranitar, Dark Dragonite, Dark Slowking, Rocket's Meowth, Dark Gyarados, another Dark Tyranitar, Dark Houndoom, Dark Marowak, Dark Steelix, Dark Empress. Like, this set is actually crazy. And in my opinion, if you're going to master set any set, this is one of the best sets that you guys could possibly master set. I mean, the art is just crazy. We got the Dark Dragonair in there too. You guys know I love that. But we're going to compare some of these cards to the new Destined Rivals set. So here's Destined Rivals. I will admit the art is much better for Destined Rivals. Like, that really can't even be argued. But I'm saying, you know, the quality of Pokemon, and then not to mention how rare they all are. And then, you know, gold stars, and even the reverse holos are super cool. But the first card we're going to look at is the Team Rocket's Mewtwo. And then we got a PSA 10 sale at $7,550, $7,444, $8,200. We do have a Beckett Black Label of the English Team Rocket's Mewtwo from Destined Rivals that sold for $9,000, which is crazy, but Black Labels just have an insane premium. We do have a Mewtwo here, PSA 10 with a sketch at $12,236. The biggest Destined Rivals Mewtwo sale for PSA was at $3,000 in June, and now it's selling for about $1,000 as of today. Next, we have the Team Rocket's Moltres EX. You know, crazy low pops for all of these. Basically, every card in this entire video today is just super low pops. But we did have a PSA 10 sale at $2,100 for the Moltres. But yeah, these cards almost all tripled in price just in this last year. It's gone absolutely crazy. And we just had a sale, $2,100 for a PSA 10. And then for the Destined Rivals Moltres, we just had a sale at $511. Next, the Team Rockets Snorlax here. This card is insane. In the CGC Pristine 10 sold for $13,200. In the regular PSA 10 sold for $8,400. And a Beckett 9.5 sold for $2,500. We obviously didn't get a Snorlax in Destined Rivals, but next we were checking out some Team Rocket Returns booster packs. Just a loose Gyarados pack, not mint or anything like that. $799. We got a Mint 9 booster pack at $1,275. That's why I feel like people are really afraid to invest into like older sleeve boosters and stuff, and, you know, 3-pack blisters and, you know, stuff that's a little bit older. You never know what's really going to take off. I mean, $800 a booster pack is insane. We got 2 minty ones at $1,656, another PSA 9 at $922, PSA 10 Tyranitar pack, $1,336. That is a beautiful pack, though. That's a really nice display piece. Even the PSA 8 Scyther pack sold for $1,000. And we got the Mewtwo here, PSA 9, $1,200. Another Tyranitar, PSA 9, $1,200. Very nice looking Gyarados loose pack, $920. Another loose pack of Tyranitar, $898. And then we got a Mewtwo, $910. And this booster box sells for over $50K all day long. Next, we're checking out a couple of the vintage Team Rocket cards here. We got the Unlimited Dark Charizard. So this card was, you know, $1,300 December of 2024. Pretty low pop, honestly, $173. And last sold is $3,800. And if we look at the high during the COVID boom, it was around $4,500. So getting really close to that, you know, high again. Next, we have the first edition Dark Charizard. So the high for this was $10,200 in 2022. And it got down to $2,599. But that's what I'm saying. Cards like this can always go up and down. That's why sealed products is much safer. They just, you know, don't go up and down nearly as much. And we just had a sale at $7,500 in a PSA 10. So climbing right back up. We did have a sale at $6,900 before that. Next, we have the Dark Dragonite. This might be my favorite card in the entire Team Rocket set. Let me know down below your guys' favorite Team Rocket card. Not from Team Rocket Returns, not from Destined Rivals, but the original Team Rocket set. So this card has a crazy little pop. Says it's a pop of 5. Not sure if that's true. And it says we have a sale at $5,225. And this card did get up to $12,000 in June of 2022 and went back down to about $2,300. And now last sold $5,125. We got a non-holo one here. Error card, $5,100. That's really cool. I'd love to see that one in person. And then we got another holo first edition at $4,818. So if anybody invested into Team Rocket Returns or the original Team Rocket set about a year ago, you are sitting pretty. We're almost back to our all-time highs when we were during COVID, which is crazy. But to me, some of these cards deserve to be this expensive, especially we have so many expensive modern cards now. But I mean, like unlimited base set cards should not be, you know, $10,000 and stuff like that. Because the original Charizard was so expensive during that COVID boom. It should not have gotten that high. And then like first edition commons, like EVs were selling for almost $1,000 in a PSA 10. But all right, that was today's Pokemon Throwback Thursday. If you guys do like this content, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like and comment. If you guys want to support more, you can check out my Instagram, my TikTok, or my YouTube membership is only 99 cents a month. But all right, I want you guys to have a great day. And if you want to watch my last Pokemon What If Wednesday, which was a super good one, we talk about, you know, upcoming cards, and we also talk about the Pokemon boom and my thoughts on it. So click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.